My friends, in this week's video, we're going to talk about the history of Rosarito. We cannot talk about the history of Rosarito without talking about Hugo Eduardo Torres Chabert. He was a businessman and a politician, and he achieved two big things in Rosarito. First of all, through the Hotel Rosarito, the big tower, he put Rosarito in the map as a destination, touristic destination. Secondly, as a politician, he was at the forefront of making possible that Rosarito became a municipality. Head of the municipality in English is the county of Rosarito. Before, Rosarito was part of Tijuana. Why is that important? Because in the three levels of government, the federal, state, and municipality, the municipality has the power and receives the funds from the federal government for you, if you're going to invest or live in Rosarito, to do all your paperwork for the title, for everything for your property. Don't have to go to Tijuana now. You can do all the paperwork here in Rosarito. And also, I have a surprise for you, a character that I'm going to be presenting to you. He's going to be sharing anecdotes and history of Rosarito. I'm going to present it in the next segment. And also, I'm going to show you a property. A property is an opportunity for investment. It's 1,600 square meters, just walking from distance from the Hotel Rosarito, where you can build a tower or create a restaurant of your dreams. So everything within walking distance of Hotel Rosarito. So here we go. My friends, it's an honor to present to you Juvenal Arias. Juvenal Arias is the official historian of the city of Rosarito, and he has two distinctions. His career as a businessman, manager of Hotel Rosarito in a distant past, but also he had the fortune of being born in this hotel. But enough of that. I will let Juvenal share with us histories and anecdotes. And with you, Juvenal Arias. Juvenal, it's a pleasure, and I'm so excited about you sharing with us the anecdotes and the history of Rosarito. Amigos, Juvenal Arias.
Thank you very much. Yes, I was born here at the Rosarito Beach Hotel. My father came from the state of Jalisco, 1940s, and Señor Manuel Barbachano, who was the developer of this Rosarito Beach Hotel, he provided rooms for some of the workers. So I was there, my father and mother were there living when I was born here at the Rosarito Beach Hotel. I began my first job here at the same Rosarito Beach Hotel, 1959, as a bellboy. Then I went to Mexico City to study hotel management, came back and was as assistant manager and then manager of the hotel. During the 60s, I was part of the musical group, so that lets me now be the host at the karaoke, Rosarita Karaoke Bar. We're here every Friday and Saturday from 8 to 2 a.m. and there's a chance for you to come and sing and enjoy the atmosphere of a nightclub. We're going to be talking about the history of Rosarito. We're here at the museum of the Rosarito Beach Hotel. We are going to be looking at 100 years of history. Particularly, I'm going to show you a switchboard. I used this switchboard when I was a desk clerk here at the Rosarito Beach Hotel during the 60s. I used this switchboard, which was connected directly to the telephone company because Don Manuel Barbachano, who was the developer of Rosarito Beach Hotel, he was also the owner of the telephone company. We're going to see more of the history of Rosarito Beach Hotel. We're going to show you, as part of the museum of the Rosarito Beach Hotel, room number 24. It was a junior suite that was converted into a bar that hosts special people from the government or people who visited the Rosarito Beach Hotel during the days of that the bars has to be closed. So they use this special room, which is gonna show you in a little bit more where it was located. It was used as a bar. We were showing room number 24 a little while ago. This was the special place where it was room number 24. As well as you can see how 100 years ago Rosarito Beach Hotel was. Carps and carnes asadas on the beach. But when you come to the Rosarito Beach Hotel, you can see all the 100 years of history in pictures, particularly the cars that were used in 1920s, 1930s, that were used to come to the Rosarito Beach Hotel from California. Also, we're going to show you in a little while the green area where the special events are, that was originally a landing strip that people from the United States came flying and used the landing strip to stay here at the Rosarito Beach Hotel. We are now at the Casablanca special room where you can ask for it, reserve it for special meetings like the one we're looking at this moment. Also, you can use for weddings or special events. And we are here with a special, nice, perfect view of the ocean, particularly the green area where the special events are. And this was originally a landing strip where people from the United States came flying and stayed at the Rosarito Beach Hotel. So we also can see the Olympic size swimming pool that you can enjoy during summertime. We're here at the pier of the Rosarito Beach Hotel. We can see the coffee shop. Besides the excellent service that is provided here, you can validate your ticket, your car ticket, so you don't have to pay when you leave the Rosarito Beach Hotel. We also can see the newest building, which is the 5th stage of the Rosarito Beach Hotel. See the magnificence of the construction of the rooms of the Rosarito Beach Hotel. We can also see the green area where special events take place several times during the year. We are here at the pier of the Rosarito Beach Hotel. Originally, the year 2000 was built in order to have a ship to take people from here to San Diego, California. The high tides didn't let the people use it, so the project was canceled. Now, from Ensenada, they started bringing people from Ensenada to San Diego, who was originally a concept that was built here in the year 2000, 24 years ago. Almost 30 years ago, Titanic was filmed here in Rosarito. It was a special Fox Studios where this happened almost 30 years ago. And now the people who makes wood or metal crafts in Rosarito, they have built this especially so people knows and recalls what Titanic means for Rosarito. It was a nice idea. It was a movie picture that it was one of the greatest movie pictures in the history of movie making. Friends, it was a pleasure to show you and talk about the history of Rosarito, being the official historian for the city. But besides that, I'm also a professional seller of real estate, working for Rosarito del Mar Real Estate. Here's my number, my direct number, so you can call me and talk about history or show you how you can invest in real estate here in Rosarito. Thank you.
My friends, the property for this week is this house behind me. It has 40 meters by 40. So it's square of a total of 1,600 square meters, and it's been priced just for the land since the house is already old. And if you have an idea to develop some condominiums, it would be great because as you can see, it's very close to the Rosarito Beach Hotel. People always ask us, how far are you from the Hotel Rosarito or the Papas and Beer? Well, the answer over here will be walking distance. You could arrive here and it can be a great restaurant, a great tower for condominiums, and it's been priced, as I mentioned, as a land and not as a house. Even though the house has a 5-bedroom, but you might demolish it and start fresh with something new. So let me show you the house and the land. Thanks. I wanted to show you a different perspective of this house. I'm in the back patio, and as you can see at the very end, there used to be a project to build apartments back there. They were never finished, but if you can see under the kind of the garage, all the way at the end, there is a brick wall that the property goes all the way over there. And over here, behind this unfinished house, there is the street. So these are the 40 meters here in the back area. And as you can see over here, you can breathe such tranquility. There are trees. You could save a part of this, create your own concept. And again, give us a call if you would like to see this property offered at $800,000. Thanks. I'm inside the property, and as you can see over here on my right, over there it used to be a restaurant, and behind that wall there's the street, so you can always come through that street and get into the property. At the very end, as you can see back there, there is a house that is unfinished, but it has a potential. Over here used to be the restrooms of the restaurant that used to be over there. And finally, here is the house. It's a 5-bedroom. But as I mentioned, if this is best for a project of building a condominium, so probably the house needs to be taken apart. But the price is being priced at $500 per square meters. The property, they're asking $800,000 for the 40 by 40, 1,600 square meters. And this is the property. If you're interested in taking a tour for us to show it to you, please give us a call. I'll be happy to show you this land to you. Thank you. My friends, it's been a pleasure show you today a little bit of the history, just a little bit of the history of Rosarito in the person of Mr. Hugo Eduardo Torres Chabert. Also, people always tell me, how far are you from Rosarito and Papas and Beer? Well, the property that I did show you today is between couple blocks walking from this iconic area. So it would be a very, very good investment opportunity to come and look at that property. Amigos, remember, every week I present to you the newest, the specials, new developments in the Rosarito area. So please follow me. I will appreciate that. And more important, if you are ready to retire or invest in Rosarito, give me a call. Jose Luis Lopez, Del Mar, Rosarito Real Estate. Ready to serve you and your family. Thanks.